everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Let Us Sip.
It's your girl, Chile.
It's your girl, T-Bars.
And Left Eyes in the building.
Okay.
And it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Halloween, of course.
Yes. So we are TLC, a.k.a. Let Us Sip, ladies.
Yes.
What it do?
And if y'all haven't, gotten to where what TLC look, we got this from Creep, baby. Creep.
What you
I mean, it suits us all. You are a former creep in your former life. I am a creep in your former life ain't that far. And I'm just creeping in these streets.
in my regular life.
in my normal day.
You know what I mean?
Right. So it's only right that the sip of the week is creep.
Creep.
So when y'all hear creep, go ahead, pick up your cup and drink what's in it. Let's practice.
Creep.
Creep. Now we sound like we going creep. Shout out.
I'm blood.
Yeah.
You neutral.
I'm neutral. I sure am. That's it.
She
That's
blood
my
up
life.
tripping right now. Okay.
All right. So how y'all ladies feeling?
We out here.
I feel like I need to burn a house down.
Yes. I feel like I need to go cheat or something.
I feel like I need to write a list about what I need in a man. He got to be God-fearing.
If you are somebody that's one of our babe, move away today. Because today is going to be the day.
Fully into
Mode.
fucking wardrobe mode, okay?
Yes, check.
I am not Kaloni. I'm not answering to Kaloni for the rest of the day. My name is T fucking Bars, okay?
T motherfucking bars.
T motherfucking Bars.
And you are, I burn your motherfucking house down.
Yeah, I gotta
He
take
gonna
it back
bail
to
you
the
out?
boards. I
Now,
gotta
this
make
is
sure.
definite.
I just gotta make sure somebody could bail me out.
But Sophie, excuse me. Sorry, left eye.
Left eye.
Sorry. I mean, you have that type of love-hate relationship in real life, don't you?
I do. And I was actually gonna burn someone's house down, but they like, bro, those arsonist charge are different. I'm like, fine, fuck it.
Is it like Fed charges?
Yes.
Oh, so you
I'm
got to do
like-
the whole time.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. I'll fucking fuck up his car or some shit.
Glitter.
But I feel like, the niggas that you do victimize. when the courts is involved, they bailing you out. They there. They are putting in the charges and dropping them shits immediately.
They would never press the charges on it.
Never.
Possibly the state might.
They said, that's my girl, and I'm going to stick by
I'm
it.
gonna stick beside her.
I done
She
ran
might
up
threw
on
some
his
glitter on my
house,
shit, but listen, that's my baby.
New bitch house. I'm in front of everybody else.
She did everything but
infamous
spit
picture
on his
left eye.
father, right?
All of that.
Did you spit on his father?
Yeah. I call his father a little bitch ass nigga. But he still wanted me to come to Dominican Republic with his pops.
See, look, and it's just as close because didn't Lisa go to Honduras?
Yep. And she actually burnt that nigga house down and took a picture in front of the Benz the next day, like, hey, y'all, like, loved up. He bailed her out.
What
So,
they
yes.
said? They say love prevails.
Love prevails.
It does.
Speaking of love, let's talk about it.
I wanna talk about it.
So, we go through topics, weekly, daily, bi-weekly. And then this young lady, she listened to something and she's like, love is it. Love is the one it is that we're going to talk about because of this song. What song transpired this topic?
All right. So I was driving to the stew, right? I was driving to come and spend time with my girls, and something.
Stu, we rappers. Studio,
The
y'all.
stew, we in the stew, you heard?
We are.
We talking about mad bars.
But I ended up listening. I wanted normally to get me from VA to New York. It's men, old school male R&B. That shit is a fucking vibe. When you kind of compare, you be listening and you like, yo, them niggas was going through some shit. I was listening to a Uncle Sam song. I think he was Uncle Sam or somebody Sam, but it's called I Don't Never Want to See You Again. If you know, you know. So basically, I Don't Never Want to See You Again was about his girl. He found a letter from her side nigga saying that he loved her and she need to hurry up and leave this nigga, let alone the side nigga ended up being his best friend. So the chorus goes, I don't ever want to see you again. Tell me why it had to be my best friend that you was hanging around with. Should have noticed it, but I wish I could say the same for you. You know, y'all want to go ahead and dig into the files.
It's so many scandalous songs that we didn't know when we were younger. Even
Definitely.
this one to this that I was doing like the background history of this creep. I was listening to this song because I'm just being me at whatever age I was.
Oh, the sign goes over my head.
It was
all the
on
time.
creep, and even when I look at like movies, pardon me, like shows like Martin and shit, I be like, this one my mother ain't want me. Because when it is
Adult
he had
situations.
Gina head through the headboard, and it was there and it was stuck because he was busting her ass, and that's why I didn't know
Her head got
at
stuck to the
at
bar.
that particular time.
Facts. I just thought it was hilarious.
I just thought it was funny as hell.
So I ended up switching it up this time. I started listening to women's songs. So like, you know, and it wasn't even like 90s, a little bit, because I did listen to Destiny's Child, The Writings on the Wall. If you know, you know.
Yo.
I was listening to
Don't get me
Confessions
started.
and If You Leave. And just real quick,
With the dude from
RL.
RL.
Yes. So you look
That's
at
my
RL was a grown ass man singing to 17-year-old Beyonce talking about if you leave her, I'll leave him. We'll pack our bags. Don't say a word. I'm
Go
like,
far away.
to another place.
Let's
That's
hide away.
Oh, just you and me. The shit that tickled the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, y'all executing R. Kelly because he was fucking with the young bitches. Can we look at this song? Was that
RL
right?
need to be looked at.
I mean, we're gonna look at Case. He had Beyonce in his video. At
So let me ask you. Let's get
Happy
dirty.
ever after.
Let's get dirty for a little while. So they said that R. Kelly is gonna tell on like 2 rappers.
Snitch bitch.
So who you think it is?
2
Every
rappers.
time I see your face,
it was-
it makes me wanna sing. I hope it's not wrong.
I'm like, yo, honestly,
I don't know who, to be honest with you.
That man that said he's not guilty, but the court says you are. So
What if it's Dre? Dr. Dre.
I mean, reality of it.
it better not be freaking Jay-Z after he did a song with him.
He was fucking a tender
But
Beyonce.
he was fucking to Beyonce. He was fucking Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
So it's like, and fucking Russell Simmons was knocking off Kamora when she was like fucking.
He went to
15.
Bali, okay? He was in Bali.
So I'm just trying to figure out who he gonna give it up to. Who y'all think?
Like I said.
I just know whoever it is,
He gotta give up a big voice.
I plead
He can't give up no scraggly waggler. He can't be like, yeah, so and so with the mixtape. They of course don't care about that. He gonna give up somebody big.
I don't. He better.
He
'Cause
has
you sitting
to.
here got everybody
to knock off
drunk.
those years. He's like,
Hell
listen, I
yeah.
got some tea, nigga.
Yeah,
I got some tea.
You better be piping hard.
But
why?
they're all guilty.
It's a
in the
secret
same.
society. All we ask is trust.
Mm-hmm.
So
But,
I mean,
he's wrong for it. If it is that you intact when he chick did, that's
but that is snitching.
They be
but
wanting
but
their
he's
ass
still
beat sometimes, though.
but he's wrong. But the white community is wrong too.
oh,
So
hell
it's
yeah.
like you railroading him. These white millionaires,
they
these
normalize
execs,
that shit.
Did y'all
regular
ever?
shit.
Did y'all ever watch like any of the Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, and I'm gonna tell you this: Donald Trump, they coming for you.
Was it Prince
Like,
Charles?
chill.
One of the
Donald Trump was my
princes, too.
man's now.
Now Donald
Donald's my
was
mans.
running all through Florida back in the days, and that nigga came back.
Donald is my man's.
Creep.
Though not fucking
Creep,
Biden, not my people's. Biden, Trump is my man's.
don't
I
fuck
mean,
with
it
none of
was.
them.
We all understand that it was one of the lesser evils as far as that.
I just so happen to be American, but I don't fuck with none of them.
Oh Lord.
Like,
So I ended up bumping into. I'm gonna go down a list, right? So I went from Destiny's Child.
okay.
I ended up playing a few songs from Sierra, her first album.
And
No, it wasn't And I. It was at the.
My goodies.
No, I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold up, but I did play.
she got a song with R. Kelly on her shit too.
Yes, Next to You.
Next to you, yes.
Ciara. Thank you, CC, for letting me know how that's spelled. But it was on the first album.
F-A-B-O.
L-O.
L-O-U-S.
U.S.
And as soon as it comes up, but I bumped into her. I played Keisha Cole, Falling Out.
That used to be your
slowly
shit, yo.
falling
In Lola House on the
out.
couch, yo, used to be
I
vibing on
see,
Sunday.
my husband don't believe me. I'm like, yo, I was a real life couch surfer in my former life.
I
But
was there.
I was listening to Sierra. I listened to Keisha Cole. We bumped Tamar. Now Tamar is adult contemporary,
I love
but
her.
Love and War should be a marriage anthem because
See, I'm the nigga of the group, right? Me being T-Boz. Pardon me, not T-Boz. Me being left eye. I'm looking at Kaloni. Me being left eye. I don't know what the fuck it is that they're talking about these albums, but I'll get tuned in. Go on.
you don't know.
I know what Creed.
Goodies came out 2004.
My Goodies.
2005?
Oh yeah, my goodies.
But she had a song on her second album, The Evolution, and it's like going in circles is all we do.
That's smart, yo.
Yes, that got me through. But I ended up bumping into Beyonce's album. I listened to Beyonce.
B-Day?
No, Beyonce.
Oh,
the
okay.
surprise album. That album, I listened to Haunted, and then something told me to listen to EXO. And then I bumped into 4.
I love You're Mine. I just want to say You're Mine.
You're mine. So I ended up bumping into 4. To me, 4 is an underrated Beyonce album.
Shorty got jewels for days. Like
It started with 1+1. That also, following Love and War, 1+1 should definitely be another marriage song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because she breaks down, of course, I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1+1 is
Equals 2.
And then she talked about if we're going through a war, I want to wake up right next to you, baby. We ain't got nothing but love. So that right there, I'm like, oh my gosh,
I
like how did
Rather
you know?
Die Young.
Girl, I didn't even get there.
Mm.
Boy, you'll be the death of me. You're my James Dean. Got me feeling like I'm 17. So that is what brought
Okay,
me
I'm
to
here
the
with you.
question.
All right,
Yeah. She was like, hold on, wait. I know that shit.
Too much.
So that's my question. Like, I know they was like, bitch, you want to talk about love? You don't fucking love nobody. I wanted to know, ladies, have y'all ever been in that type of love?
Yeah.
Where,
Scary shit.
like, I don't think that I can last another 3 months because I lost you.
Yeah. Definitely. You know, I feel like the strongest love that we have, you can quote me or not, but I feel like the most vulnerable that we are is when we have our first love. You know, a lot of times, like, people feel like you can't have more than one soulmate. That's a fucking lie, because you can't unlove someone, but you can find divine love. I do believe in divine love. Like, you can have a lot of people you fell in love with, like, you always have love for, but this one just makes the most sense. Like, it's a mixture of, like, not what I want, but a mixture of what I need, and a little bit of, like, even when I am fucked up, this person's still going to love me.
Love me
A
through my
different
falls.
type of love, yeah. But I feel like when I was at that point of love, and I feel like with your partners, you can still keep that relevance of love, like, you know, like that vulnerability. But I remember the first time, like, I had a little boyfriend. He told me we need to have a break. I never forget my knees buckling, and I fell in the bathroom. Like, I dead passed
You
the
felt
fuck out.
rejected?
Like, I passed out. Like, I got weak. Like, my body, that shit left
You
me.
didn't receive.
I didn't
the
receive.
message.
Yeah, like, I wasn't expecting that message. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, I know I'm fucked up. It was like, you know what? We need a break.
Question, Glitter Queen,
Yeah.
because we know you take trips. Please, have you ever been in that type of love?
I have. I definitely have.
That's why I blew that glitter.
That's why, like, I don't know. I mean, the stigma of it all is you're supposed to go through the one that was a fake love, the one that makes you feel like you were actually in love, and you're forever loved. It's supposed to be 3 parts of it all. But for that stigma, it be all over the place for me per se. It doesn't mean it is that first love, all right, that was cool. But the second love, I really love you. It could be all out of context.
Do you believe that you can have all different, those 3 different types of love in one person?
Yeah.
No.
Why you think that?
Because that beginning, that fake, that beginning shit is some bullshit. That shit is some capping. We just here, we figuring shit out, and that's just it. I don't think all 3 together I could actually do. It's like
That's toxic.
either we in adulthood, right, and we gonna figure it out. It don't work out. It's that middle ground, and then it's the final shit of it. Is this your final shit? Like you have to actually have your
The final destination?
dead ass. Like that shit is some real shit. Is like he knows all your flaws and still love you. That shit that's in between, you fucking still beautifying yourself for him. You still not telling him certain shit. That final one, you're gonna be like, nigga, hi, how are you? This is me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And
you're
I have
fucking
issues.
calling me for that. So what?
And that's why I say Love and War should be a marriage anthem, because it starts off, how it go?
I heard the Love and War song.
Sometimes you're my general.
No, not that part.
that's the second
It
part.
starts off with, oh, you done fuck me up. I done messed it. Oh,
Say, bring it back.
somebody said every day would be sunny skies. Only Marvin Gaye in lingerie.
Oh, yeah.
I guess somebody lied.
I guess somebody lied.
So
I'm tapped in with that one. 'Cause
Right.
That shit, I heard that shit. I was like, ooh, I
Yeah.
wrote this shit.
because it's so
another hit I
crazy. Because the stigma around marriage is, oh, when you get married, you stop having sex. You do to a certain extent, but the love that you have for your partner changes. It's no longer just a sexual attraction. It's more so of let me check on you. You begin to actually really, and it's weird that, putting the marriage tag on it, that it actually changes the physicality of love.
Right.
So you look at it as, oh yeah, before we got married, we had sex 24/7. Da-da-da-da. We did it here, we did it there. Now it may be far in between, but when you actually do connect with your partner, it's more of a deeper connection.
Right.
It's more so of like your love changes, and who would ever fucking think that love changes? Like,
does.
you think about, I'm in love, I love him. But then when you are actually on paper with your partner, your love changes from, us showing love physically versus us showing love in the things that we do daily. So yes, we may not fuck Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but he knows my triggers. He knows when I'm under stress, and he knows what to do to calm me down, and vice versa. Like, you know your partner. 9 times out of 10, he just needs to be comforted and knowing that he is appreciated. Or I see you. So that turns into intimacy, which is fucking crazy. Like, we can have a crazy ass day, and yes, I would text him like, can we have sex tonight? And he'd be like, yeah. So, the day continues. And when it's time to quote unquote have sex tonight, the sex that we have is not physical. It's more of a mental. It's more of a relaxation. It's more of a, you had your day, I had my day. We both understand that we had a fucking day. Physically, yes, we will want to connect. But mentally, this right here is the sex.
Yeah.
The touch.
But it's the core of things, right? So once it is that you got that core established of the shit, it's gonna be certain times it is that, yeah, I want to bust your ass, absolutely. But once it is that you deal with your day and I'm dealing with mine, it's gonna be like, let me put my cold feet next to you. We might get to this shit in the morning.
I'm the cold
I don't know.
feet, the cold hands.
Just put a leg or something on me.
That's all I need.
That's the charge.
But
Yeah, that's all I need.
but that's adulthood. That's real relationship shit. it's not reality if it is as you think, because it is as you dealing with somebody, y'all in this relationship or leading to or in it or in marriage, and you think he's gonna come home every day and he's gonna be ready to bust your ass. That's not reality of it. He done did whatever it is that he did, and throughout the week. This is reality of it. So it's like you want to play around with these little social media and these memes, and I want someone to fuck me 7 days out of the week. Bruh, let me tell you about 7 days out of the week. I mean, but that used to be me. First of all, we're going to have an argument. Maybe 5, all right, 4. Okay, it's not that toxic. Okay, 3. Okay, 2.5 days out of the week.
Yes.
We're not going to...
Tree, Shavine.
I gave 2.5. But we're not going to be getting along with each other. But at the end of the day, like I said, the core of it all, as long as you know that is there, I hate you. Come here. Just put your hot leg near my cold feet. That's all it is that I need.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jamie, I was saying Jamie Foxx and Mary J. Blige, they made a song called Love Changes. Yeah, so he basically say like, love will make you so happy. Inside, and then he basically say like, and it can also make you cry.
R&B.
It can also make you cry.
Oh, I love
R&B.
I'm an R&B
and you know, I always feel like it's a limit to people love. Like Carrie Hilson, she made a song. It's a limit to my love. Like a lot of times, we forget, right now. And even women, like we forget that we have flaws. Like when Beyonce made Flaws and All, you know, and you're going to find a man that no matter how much of a train wreck you are, how much of a bitch you are, how much of a fucking whatever we don't love about ourselves.
In the morning.
Yes, I'm a train wreck in the morning. I'm a bitch in the afternoon. If you dated a Capricorn, you just know. Okay? Sometimes we're nice and sometimes we're not. Like, and when we're not,
good luck.
Good fucking luck. I always say, I'm like, whoever wins me over, they gotta have tough skin. That's it. Like I can't.
The person, we all have the flaws, but the person that be like,
flawed.
This is what it is, and still love you after that, that's the person who it is that you need to be with, and that's just it.
You know what really fucked me up? I know we had mentioned.
Why we even having this love conversation? I'm not a love nigga.
And Halloween, you know what I mean?
We got to act a certain way, right?
Give me another drink.
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
But what's so crazy is what really kind of prompted that was we talked about it on a previous episode, or maybe a live, I can't remember. But we talked about Nene Leakes and Greg, right? Mm-hmm. And we all fell in love with their relationship. If you are familiar with the Housewives of Atlanta, she was the spice and he was the person that kind of evened shit out. Mm-hmm. Like he'll know his wife is wrong, but he would kind of make everybody feel comfortable but still have his wife's side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So to see him first get cancer and to finally succumb to actually having cancer. Mm-hmm. And then Nene did an interview talking about living without her partner. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I'm going to cry this time, but...
So the eyes getting watery, y'all.
That shit hit me because it's like, we always talk about people falling in love with the routine. Like, you know, when it's hard, when you actually break up with somebody, you deal with having to break up with the routine that you're used to. So she talked about how she's dealing with him dying now. Like certain things happen and she says she talks to him out loud and then eventually she starts to break down and cry. Mm-hmm. They've been married for 25 years. Mm-hmm. Like he's been guiding her
when she was a stripper in the club.
Right.
Because you got to realize that
like he took her off the pole.
Whatever it is.
Literally.
Like this is your person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's your favorite.
It means a lot for that person to be your person. I seen Khalees, her husband got like 12
Stage
months.
4, yeah
18
months
to live.
left.
And I felt for her because this is your person. This is your go-to. Whatever decisions you make outside, ultimately you're going to come back in the house. You're going to have a conversation with him to figure out what it is that you're going to do.
Yeah.
See, he about to die?
And the thing that's deep down that hurts so much is the fact that she has children. So I can tell you right now.
Tufa.
Right. I can tell you right now, I have a son. If anything happens to my husband, I'm going to ball up and die in the corner. Mm-hmm. Give me about 2 weeks. But it's not going to last long because at the end of the day,
you gotta keep
I have a kid.
man.
If I didn't have a kid, take my rights, sign me up, and put me in a mental
crazy house?
institution.
Golly.
Because I can't phantom the thought of me living without him. Like, we laugh and joke, but it's dead ass serious.
Right.
If he dies today or tomorrow, count me out in about 2 weeks. Maybe give me 3 months.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to last that long.
That's
and vice
real
versa.
shit. That's real shit.
That's how you know you found your person.
I have officially been cancer free, right? So dating a tough guy, that's in the streets or whatever, like, of course, it was kind of like tunnel vision with me, like driving home, just telling him what I just got, the news I just got, right? And to see somebody say, like, I need you to fight, like, you have to fight. And then finally getting the news a year later that I'm officially cancer-free, no cancer cells, no nothing. Okay, woohoo! And then, sometimes you forget how strong your partner is and how strong they have been for you until you tell them, like, some good news. And it was weird because even though I felt good, it was, like, to the point that he couldn't stop smiling. Like, he just kept looking at me, just wanted to stare at me.
And those are the moments. Those are the moments.
He was like, honestly, now I can tell you that it's officially over. Like, it's been hard. Like, sometimes I would just watch you sleep. And I never really got those, so I'm just going to sleep. Like,
he laughs at me now because I never thought about that. But if I hold him too tight or I smell him, he's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm making a memory. Because you never know.
You just never know.
You never know.
You're the worst.
I am, but I'm such a fucking nigga at heart. But he just be like, yo, you a fucking
Leo
moon
love.
pie. I'm
Yeah.
a moon pie. Because I'm like, who knows? This may be the last scent. This may be the last memory. Who knows? But let's just make it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That this year has truly humbled me to just be grateful for all type of experiences, like especially like let it sip, and I can tell you now I'm not gonna cry. Okay,
what is this?
You
the
don't
Boo-Hoo
realize,
series?
but you don't realize how far a year goes until like y'all bitches kept me motivated. Y'all kept me busy. Y'all kept me busy. It was like, listen, I had something to look forward to every week.
I'm about to leave both of y'all niggas.
Yeah, she's soft, y'all. She's soft. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. She's
but
a
like,
moon pie.
y'all don't realize, and the fact that we are in 80-something episodes, like, do you know how busy we have been within 1 year just being consistent and never realizing, like, oh, shit, it's October? I got to do, I got
another one?
Now I'm anxious because now I finally hit that year to do the test over to see if I'm officially cancer-free. You understand? Like, it's like, oh, shit. Like, I've been so busy doing our own groove and, like, not really giving us our flowers. Like, yo, we have been staying consistent every week. Like, no matter what bad news we got, cancer, death, we just held
We've
it
been
down.
finding a way to get through
We figured it out, and at the end of the day, hard work beats talent. Okay, like, and now it's like now we here. We get that 2 years in, like, it's just up from here.
And we just TLC right now.
Because I'm still T-Boss keeping it cool, though. Don't get it twisted. I ain't soft. I'm keeping it cool.
Right.
I'm keeping
Y'all
it cool.
gotta call me the whole night. Make sure I don't end up nowhere burning nobody's house down.
Because she is
I think
definitely
she's
in
playing
character.
in character for sure. She like, let me just go
And
fuck
I will
some shit
go
up
there
real fast.
with the same fucking
With the
outfit.
same outfit
Oh
on.
my gosh.
He
But
like,
this was a quick catch up because we haven't had one in studio. Forgive us. Like, listen, we're going to do what the fuck we got to do. If we got to do Zoom, bear with us. Because the
figure it
internet
out.
does not want us to be great, but we going to figure this shit out. We thank y'all for vibing with us. Ain't no nightcap tonight. The nightcap is the creep, right, y'all?
The creep.
I love my man with all honesty.
I love my man with all honesty, but I know he's cheating on me.
That's why we fight him.
That's why we beat their ass.
From New
And
York.
set that shit
Real New
on
Yorkers
fire,
know
right.
what's up.
In Tim's? We're gonna
In
do
10s, we're going to stomp your ass down some 40 belows.
Ooh. See, look, we stepped up. No more construct.
I got the 40s.
You want almost
I'm
to the
putting the whole
kneecap.
foot. I'm putting a whole foot up
But the
there.
almost
in your motherfucking ass.
in your motherfucking mouth.
Right. But we thank y'all for vibing with us, listen to us. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Let Us Sip Pod. And we will see y'all next week on another episode of
Let us sip. Later.
Thank you for listening to Let Us Sip. Please remember to subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. And if you like what you heard, leave us a comment. If you feel like we can do better, leave us a comment too. But be respectful. We read everything and only want to grow. So thanks again for your love and support, and we will see you next week.